Hey everyone, so today I am doing a first impression on a Nars foundation. I've heard very mixed reviews on this. Look how amazing this PR package is though. I got like all of the shades as samples and then 3 full size, so hopefully one of them matches me, otherwise at least I can try out the samples and know which shade I am. Just a note, sorry if you can hear rain in the background. It is like torrential raining today. It's the middle of summer, well actually it's not, kind of near the end of summer, which is really sad, but you know, it's still summer. Like why are we in storms? I don't get it. New Zealand's had its hottest summer on record ever this year, and yet we still had a cyclone and apparently another cyclone's heading towards us, and we've had all these storms, but it's still been the hottest summer on record, which is pretty amazing. But also, like, can it not rain? Although to be fair, I love the sound of rain, so if I start getting really sleepy while I'm filming, that's probably why. Does anyone else love the sound of rain? Like, comment down below and let me know, because seriously, it's the most relaxing thing in the world. Anyway, I should probably stop talking about the weather and actually jump into this video. So this foundation here, this is called the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation Shake Well, which I am doing. This one here you can see has been just sitting and it's kind of separated, so just to shake it well. That's what it says on the back anyway. You can actually hear it as well, like it sounds very, very fluidy, like very runny. I've never tried this, I've never swatched it, so we're going to try it together today for the first time. So on the Mecca website, it costs, this is the New Zealand one, it costs 78 New Zealand dollars. You get 30 ml. It says you're going to get weightless, long-lasting coverage like never before, full coverage, oil-free, provides 16 hours of lightweight and fade-resistant coverage. That's one of my biggest issues with foundation, is when it fades down here. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Why is it so bright? There, that's better. That's one of my biggest issues, is the fading, where I've got redness, like always here and always here, and I don't know why. And also today I have some breakouts because I was picking at my skin, which was stupid because literally my skin looked perfect, and then I was like looking up close, I was like, oh look, there's blackheads. I tried to push them out and they wouldn't come out, and then I broke out. Ugh, why do I do this? Anyway, so I've got some breakouts, so we'll be able to test the coverage. This is pimple cream, by the way, if you're wondering what that white stuff is. I know it looks revolting, just trying to heal my skin, crying inside. So it comes in a ton of different shades. I can actually show you because I have them right here. There's a really good shade range. You've got a whole lot of deeper tones up the top, medium and paler tones down the very bottom. The lightest foundation color looks very pink, but there's still a very pale yellowish tone as well. And I have 3 full size here. I've got Deauville, I've got Patagonia, and I've got Sahel. Usually in my Nars Sheer Glow, which is one of my all-time favorite foundations, which I actually haven't used in a while, so I've always just been trying to try a new foundation. And Nars Sheer Glow in Punjab is like one of my all-time favorite foundations of all time, so I neglect it now, which makes no sense. But anyway, I'm Punjab in the Sheer Glow, so I might try on the Punjab sample as well just to see the color. So I'm going to swatch the colors on my face for you, and then once I've decided which color to go for, we'll start with the first impression. It's starting to get late now. I had to wait a while this morning because it was so dark outside from the storm, and I literally like just wouldn't be able to film because it was too dark. So glam. Okay, so I'm going to swatch the 3 I have here. I have no fake tan on. I've just got a very, very slight natural tan left from when I went on my holidays with my mum and with Hamish, so yeah, most of it's faded already. Wow, it's so liquidy and thin. Okay, so this shade here is Deauville. I'm just gonna swatch them like this. That actually looks pretty good. The other shades are darker. I'll show them to you anyway, just in case it's helpful. So this is Patagonia, a little bit darker, probably a little bit too orangey for me. Can you focus on me, please? Thank you. Ooh, this one's definitely gonna be too dark, so I'll donate that one. Even when I've got fake tan on, I'm not gonna be that color. So that one there is in the shade Sahel. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that because I'm apparently very illiterate. I just want to swatch Punjab, which is my normal shade. I do have another foundation by Nars in Punjab. Can't remember what one it is, which is usually my best match, especially with fake tan on. See, it's a little bit peachier, so when I've got that fake tan on, it just matches well. However, right now, that's way too peachy for my natural skin tone. So I'll keep this anyway for when I've got fake tan on, in case I like the foundation, and then I can buy the full size. So we decided Deauville is good. I'm just gonna swatch 1 or 2 more lighter ones for you, just so you can see. I'll go for the more yellowy ones. So this one here is Gobi, which is like the second lightest yellow one by the looks of it. Quite good as well, actually. I feel like I'm going to be in between those two shades, Deauville and Gobi. And then this is the very lightest yellowish one. It's kind of like a neutral, actually. It's not really yellow. And this is in the shade Mont Blanc, and it looks like that. Ooh, why is my camera like ghosting? Can you not? That actually looks quite good for me. I think that's a better match than Gobi. So I might end up mixing, but we'll just see how the shade Deauville looks first. We're going to prime first, just half of the face, so we can see if there's any difference between each side with the longevity and the appearance of my face. So I'm using this primer. This is from an Etsy shop called Palo Cosmetics. Pineapple Prep and Prime. I never ended up smelling it last time. I don't think it smells like pineapple, but it works pretty good. So I'm gonna prime this side today. This is a very like gel-like primer, and it goes quite sticky, which is quite cool because it like really sticks your foundation on. So we'll test it this side against the side with no primer. Seriously, I had perfect skin like 2 days ago. Why did I have to pick at it? Why couldn't I just be happy with what I had? Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Like, I'm seriously awful. If I see a pimple or a blackhead, I'm like, I know it's bad. I can't help myself. It's like I literally can't help myself. Like, there's something wrong with me. Okay, so basically we're going to begin. I'm just going to start on the non-primed side, shake it up. So I'm going to start with Deauville, like I said, and if it's a little bit too dark, I'll mix some of the shade, I've forgotten already, Mont Blanc. It's so short, like that's a full pump right there. So I'm just going to start with one pump and see how far it goes in case it like spreads like crazy, because I have no idea. I've only heard of people saying that they love it or hate it. I haven't actually watched anyone's videos because I kind of like to make sure my own, you know, first impression is my own first impression rather than being influenced what other people have maybe said or anything, even though I like to think that doesn't happen. I don't know, I just like to, you know, try it before I watch anyone else's opinion. And it's quite interesting then seeing if like we ended up having a similar opinion or not. Oh my god, where are my pores gone? They look so smooth. Sorry, I'm just like actually like what? Like it looks so smooth. So one pump kind of did go far, but I mean, let's be honest, I'm definitely going to use more than one pump on one half of my face, because I always do. I'm going to do one more pump up here and just kind of put some down here too. And I'm just using a sponge like you can see. This one's by XO Beauty, but I mean any sponge will do the job. The sponge is working so good. Look at that coverage, and it is literally like water. Like, look at the freckles, they're gone. I feel like it's ever so slightly too dark, but I mean, it's not too bad. Might just add some of the shade Mont Blanc just a little bit more down here and down my neck. It seems to layer really good too, but I don't actually feel like I needed to layer any. Like I don't need to build it up because it's actually quite a full coverage instantly, which almost never happens. Sorry if I'm like repeating myself a million times. I'm like actually just blown away with the appearance. So you can see, oh, it looks so smooth and the finish is so nice. I'm gonna do a couple of pumps on the other side now. I always use heaps of foundation. Like I think on average I would like use more than most people. I don't know why, I just always do. It doesn't matter what tool I'm using, even if I'm using my fingers. Like I'm just the kind of person that like loads on foundation. I like have to keep darkening my camera because the sky's getting brighter outside. Like the rain must be going away now, but hopefully you can see everything. Like it's so good. I literally can't figure out how they've got so much coverage in this product when it feels like moisturized. Like not even moisturized, it feels like water on your skin. Like it's so light, and it like covered almost every freckle on my nose, which those are usually so hard to cover. Like this is normally how it would look if I used concealer on my freckles. I'm like blown away. So in terms of the application, I'm just putting some down my neck, by the way. Both sides seem to apply just as well as each other. Seriously, if this wears well throughout the day and actually doesn't fade, this is gonna be a new go-to. I can already tell. Like this almost gives me the appearance of like the Marc Jacobs foundation, except it doesn't look as heavy. It looks way more lightweight, and it also feels like nothing compared to the Marc Jacobs. Like the Marc Jacobs, obviously you have to spend so much time applying it because if you don't blend it out properly, it looks so cakey. So it takes me like ages, and then it just feels quite heavy because it's heavy. But I love that foundation. However, this one gives like the same kind of coverage, except it feels like nothing, and it is so easy to blend. Like you just tap it a few times with your sponge and it's done. Okay, seriously, like I've hyped this up so much in my mind right now that if this does not last, I'm going to be devastated. So I'm gonna finish off my makeup and I'm gonna go film another video doing my makeup, and I'll come back to you once I'm done and show you how it all looks together. But this is incredible. I'm gonna zoom you in before I go, but it is 10:01 a.m. so I'll come back throughout the day and just check in with you every few hours so we can see how it's wearing. I swear this better stay looking good because I'm very attached right now. So this is like uber dark lighting, like so dark, and my skin still looks so smooth. There's a little bit of flaky skin around my nose, so we'll see if it grips onto that too much. You can see it a little bit now already. It's not bad at all, honestly. Like, it just looks so smooth and the redness is gone, but it still doesn't look cakey. It still looks like skin, you know, like it still looks so smooth and like, oh, I don't even know how to put it. Let me lighten it a little bit so it's just a little bit more accurate, I guess. Like this is probably almost real lighting. Hey guys, I look pretty outrageous right now. I just did like a festival inspired makeup look. Coming soon, or I'll link it down below if it's up already. So basically, so far I'm obsessed. Like it looks so smooth. All my other makeup went on brilliantly on top. I used the Nars, the like little pot concealer and Well Rested under my eyes, and then to set the foundation I used my Cover FX pressed powder, and I'm just so happy with how it looks so far. So I will keep you guys updated throughout the day. By the way, the time is now 11:30, so it's only been on for a short while. We'll see how it wears after a longer period of time, but so far, like seriously, it just looks so even and smooth and beautiful. Hello. So it is now 3:15 and this is how we're looking. So basically it looks incredible. I am stoked. I've got some glitter like just like floating around on my base, but it seriously looks so good. The only thing I can say, I've got my Invisalign in, hence the lisp. The only thing I can say is like it's kind of sinking into I've got this one deep wrinkle because I haven't had my Botox in ages, so it kind of sinks into here a little bit, but it's not like terrible, you know what I mean? Like it's there, but it's not like in my face. It's not bothering me. It's the only thing I can really say about it. Everywhere else it looks so good. It's worn off a little bit around my lips, but that's because I took off my lip color earlier when I went to eat my lunch and I was not careful. I just like smeared it off, so it did fade a little bit there, but I mean that's my doing really. It hasn't seemed to have faded. The only thing is it looks a little bit like attached to the dry skin just here slightly. It's not that bad. This side, like this pimple is just hideous, so it can get off my face, please. I need to kind of get rid of some of this glitter, I feel, because like I'm going to the gym later, so I'm just gonna like, is this gonna work? It's like going all over my top. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Anyway, I'll do this off camera because you don't really need to see this. I'm just flicking it off with this brush. I'm gonna have like glitter herpes after this. Like it's never gonna go away. I'm gonna find it in my hair in like 5 weeks from now. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 6:02 p.m. What time did I start? God, I forgot again. 10 was it? If it was 10, it's been 8 hours and it has not faded. I'm so excited. By the way, I took off my falsies, so if my eyeliner is looking all weird, it's because of that. I just tried to fix it, but it's just not happening. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked so far. It hasn't sunk any more into expression lines whatsoever. Like it's still there a little bit from last time, but it's not bad. I think it's just starting to melt a little bit just around my nose, only a little bit. I'll zoom in a second. And it hasn't gripped onto the dry skin any more than before. So the only difference is around the nose. Just through here, you can see it like, yeah, melting a tiny bit. Considering going to the gym now, so we'll see how it goes through sweat, I guess. Already though, for 8 hours wear, I can already tell I'm gonna get so much wear out of this for like, you know, going out for dinner and stuff like that at least, you know, if not all day long wear, because I'm obsessed with how it looks. It looks so good. Hey guys, sorry about the ring light humming. If you can hear it, it is on obviously because it is now 9 p.m. So I had a massive gym workout. I was very sweaty, and I still feel like it looks really decent. You can definitely see I'm a little bit oily at this stage, like on my forehead and on my nose. It's quite like, you can see. So overall, considering like a heavy workout, I think it's lasted so good. Look at that. Like it's barely faded whatsoever. It hasn't gotten worse around the dry areas really, and it hasn't sunken in any more into any fine lines. Around the nose it's definitely melted a bit more, if you can see that right there. However, considering it's been on how long? Did I start at 10? I can't remember. 11 hours is that? 9, 10, 11, yeah. that's pretty decent. So I'm going to tell you right now that I am 1000% going to continue using this foundation. I'm in love, and also I really like the packaging. It is very tall, which kind of annoys me because sometimes with drawers, like when you have it upright, like the drawer won't shut because it's too tall, which I might, ow, I just flipped myself, which I might run into that trouble with the way my drawer is set up. If you've seen my like makeup collection, you know what I mean. But anyways, love the packaging. It's like glass, I forgot to say, it's like a matte lid pump obviously. It's very classy. It's not too heavy considering it's a glass bottle. Like it's still not something I would not consider bringing with me traveling or anything. I'm stoked. I really like it. I feel like after a bit more use and experimentation with it, and plus like imagine what it's gonna be like with a setting spray. I feel like once I've experimented with it a bit more, it could definitely be up there with the Sheer Glow. Like I just think it looks so good. So I'm so excited. Let me know if you guys have tried it down below. I'm impressed. Let me know what you think of it on me, and yeah, let me know if you've tried it. Let me know your reviews, your opinions. I would love to hear from you and see if you've had just as good luck as I have or not. I think this is really good for like normal skin. For oily skin, like you can see kind of what happens like when I'm sweaty. You can imagine what it'd be like for your skin perhaps. And this is the kind of oil where if I just took a powder and just like added a little bit, I'll show you actually. Like if I just literally, like I've got the tiniest amount, like look at that, it's brand new again. I'm so impressed, so impressed. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what first impression you would love to see next. I've got heaps of stuff. I'm thinking about doing maybe the BH Cosmetics one, let me know. But other than that, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.